And David said to Saul, let no one lose heart on account of these Philistines. Your servant will go and fight him. Saul replied, you are not able to go out against this Philistine and fight him. You are only a young man, and he has been a warrior from his youth. He's saying the problem too big for you, boy. I mean, that's what Saul's saying. He's saying he's too big for you. And some of you thinking right now, whatever problem you're going through in life, it's too big for you right now. Listen to me, you ain't going through it yourself. You got a God rushing to that battle line ahead of you. We need to gird ourselves up and encourage one another in Christ. Look what David did. He didn't take no for an answer from Saul. He says, you think this is a big problem? No. I used to think that too. But God has shown me that the biggest ones are yet to come. My only easy day was yesterday. Let me show you. But David said to Saul, your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. When a lion or bear came and carried off a sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the sheep from its mouth. When it turned on me, I seized it by its hair, struck it, and killed it. Your servant has killed both the lion and the bear. This uncircumcised Philistine will be like one of them, because he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord, watch this, the Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine. Saul said to David, go, the Lord be with you. Now listen, when he did the lion and the bear, David was but a shepherd boy. And I promise you, on the day that the lion turned on him and he ripped it to pieces, he thought that was the biggest problem he'd ever have to face. It's a lion, daggone it. And yet he had victory. And I'm sure he strutted just a little bit after that. But that problem was small compared to the bear that came his way. And he learned real quick that my best day was yesterday. I got more problems ahead of me. And he faced the bear down just like he faced the lion. And he walks on scene and sees his new sheep. Don't you know he got anointed king of Israel? They getting attacked now by a giant. A 9-footer, right? Dwarf a baby bear. He thought the bear was big? Oh no, his biggest problem lies before him. The only easy day was yesterday. The lion he wished he had again. The bear he wished he was in a wrestling match with. Now he's got to face a giant. He says, but the Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear, that same Lord gonna deliver me from this giant because he has proved himself faithful. His grace was sufficient for the lion. His grace was sufficient for the bear. And his grace will be sufficient for this big boy before me. And Saul said, you got it. Go and do it. How can I argue with that? And David, as he came to the battle line, in verse 45, said to the Philistine, you come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel. And that's what some of us got to get inside of our spirit, and not just inside of our spirit, let it percolate in our heart, that it might overflow out of our mouth. Whatever we're facing, I don't care if it's financial, I don't care if it's health, I don't care if it's family. You come against me like that? Oh, no, my man. I come against you in the name of the Lord, the protector of Israel, the protector of me. He goes before me. His grace is sufficient. I don't know how he's going to work it out. I don't know what's about to happen here, but I am willing to fight for it. I am willing to walk into it boldly and courageously. And I'm going to see him at work because he has delivered me before. I'm still standing. And after this is done, I'm still going to be standing. And that's what God, that's what he gives us.